guys, good morning to you. So let's get at it. Today we're going to be talking about what is coming up. So a bunch of free stuff that's coming up that you want to make sure that you're paying attention to, okay? If you're looking to be able to grow your business, whatever that looks like, okay? If you've got an online business, if you do coaching, if you do consulting, if you've written a book and you don't know how to build a business around it, or shoot, didn't even know you could, right? If you didn't realize you can create an empire around a book that you've written, we need to talk, all right? That's my thing. Anyway, so we're going to be talking today about the free stuff that's coming up in my group, all right? In my group. The link is in the description of the video. First things first, you guys. Let me just say this. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, what you're going to want to do, boop, is you're going to want to click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you're watching somewhere else, what you're going to do at the end of this video is you're going to go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. There's two reasons why. One reason is because, shoot, I deliver the goods and you are better for having watched me. Okay, you actually move in your business for having watched me, okay? That's how I produce things. So the second thing is that you win something. I just sent out a bunch of stuff yesterday, but today or this week, every single week, we pick a winner that is both subscribed to our YouTube channel and comments on our YouTube videos and shares one of my videos that week to their own social media. Okay, share a video to your social media as well. Okay, you guys, so subscribe, comment, also share a video to your social media to be able to potentially win. Okay, so let me get that off of there. Let's get into this. All right, what are the new things? Oh, I want to say hi to some of you guys. Let me do this. Carrie, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning to you. Andrea, good morning. Rachel, good morning, beautiful people. Lori, good morning. Rachel, you guys said the same thing. Megan, boom, so excited for this. Man, you and me both. Meg, hey Martha, good morning, beautiful lady. Ah, shucks, good morning to you. Joanne, good morning, everyone. Britt, good morning. Martha, good morning to you. Bridget, absolutely beautiful, good morning. Ah, shucks. Patty, good morning. Yes, we are beautiful and blessed. There it is. Val, good morning, lovely. Good morning, Val. Sherry, good morning, beautiful. Good morning to you. Devery, happy Tuesday. Lorna, wow, looking good. Well, shoot, you know, I mean, we're just doing things. We're just doing things over here. Christy, you just give and give. That is how we roll. That is how we roll 100%. So let's go ahead and get into this. What's the stuff that's coming up? First of all, if you've never heard me talk about this before, this is what my husband and I sit. Mike, you've met him. He was fuzzy one day. He is hilarious, but he also does everything so far as video production and stuff like that, visual things for our brand, okay? But he and I sit around and we talk about how we can make people better, how we can push the needle. So our end goal, like our massive umbrella goal is to end poverty. Okay? And you might be like, wow, that's a little bit big, Martha. Yeah, well, that's how we roll. All right. But what we do is we reverse engineer ending poverty. Okay, what does that look like? How do we get that done? So what we've done in our own business is we've built our business, built our brand to 8 figures, just working 5 to 10 hours a week in service to our people without ads. Okay, so that's what we've built. HBR is what shows you how to be able to do that. Okay, just in case you weren't aware of what HBR is, it shows you literally how to be able to do that in your own way. So it doesn't show you how to do it as me, it shows you how to do it as you. So you're not salesy, sleazy, and weird, because I don't believe that that's sustainable for anybody. But what we're even doing at this point is we're adding more and more to our group. So we have a group called Heart-Centered and Crushing Business. Give me a holler if you're already in there, because we are crushing business, okay? So the link is in the description of this video for you to be able to join this group. But let me tell you what's coming up in that group, okay? So something that we're going to do we're starting now. It starts today, actually, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing the very first group coaching in that group. And you might be like, Martha, how much is that? It's nothing. It's my tithing back into the community. It's my give back. I live for the give back. Okay. So this group coaching is the give back. So what you do is you join the group, check out the event section, and you'll see the Zoom link for that group coaching. It will also go live in the group, but 2 times every month, I'm going to be doing group coaching. And you might be like, if you don't know who I am, you might be like, who cares? Okay, well, let me just, and if you're in the comments here and you know what my group coaching's like, please represent. If you're saying who cares, I don't blame you because you haven't heard from me yet, but I give it to you straight. And I give it to you where you can't help but be successful, okay? I have been a business strategist for years. I've worked with Fortune 100 companies all the way down to personal brands, but family personal brands, and everywhere in between, okay? So I've seen it all. I know what works and I know what doesn't work. So on these group coaching calls, this is going to be your opportunity to ask me, okay, well, I feel stuck here. What do I need to do to get unstuck? I'm perfect at that. Or if you say, I've been doing this thing, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, I'll give you perspective on that thing to tell you, maybe that's not the right thing to do, but try this, right? That is what my group coaching is about. And so at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, that's happening in the Heart-Centered and Crushing Business group. Okay, so make sure that you're in there. And again, make sure that you know about the Zoom. That happens every other Tuesday. Now, the next free thing that's going to be offered is my husband, Mike, who does the visual side of everything. He is doing the visual presence reviews or visual branding reviews. I can't remember exactly what he calls it, but essentially what he does is he's going to go through your digital presence, where you show up on social media, how you show up on your website, how you show up in all of the places that somebody is going to wander into off of the hallways of the interwebs. He's going to look at all of those places and then he's going to say, okay, you're doing really good here. Here's what I would fix here because you don't have brand continuity, because people don't know what you're talking about here. He's going to give you like that great perspective of looking at your stuff and saying, okay, here's what I would do. Now, the way that that works is he does that every other Tuesday or every other Thursday, offsetting my Tuesday weeks. Okay, so this week I'm doing group coaching on Tuesday. Next week, Mike is doing his visual review on Thursday. The following week, I do group coaching on Tuesday. Then Mike does his visual review on Thursday. Now, to get the visual review done, you need to be in the group. And then Mike is going to, I believe probably on Monday or Tuesday, he'll post for people to say that they're in, that they want the review done. And then he's going to go live and do a random number generator and he's going to choose somebody that way. But every single week, you're going to have to say I'm in, and he chooses somebody. It's one person every week that he's going to be doing this with. That's how that works. Okay, you guys? Third thing that's going to be happening is digital marketing updates. So there are things that I geek out on, that I'm known to geek out on. Obviously, business strategy. Obviously, this is my lane. I love this stuff. I live for this stuff. But I also make sure, because things change quickly, I also make sure that I'm always understanding the pulse and the heartbeat of digital marketing, the algorithms, what's going on in these platforms, what's emerging and what's declining. Okay? Those are things I always have my mind on. Always, always, always. And so what you can expect from me on my lives as well is I'm going to be going a little bit more into that stuff as well. So you guys are understanding your strategy and what you're working on and how it affects you. And should you really be in that space, or should you be looking at this other space instead? That's going to be my daily lives. Okay. Not all of them, but most of them are going to be about that. Okay. Now in Diamond Lane, if you're not in Diamond Lane yet, In Diamond Lane, I'm going to do a comprehensive rundown every single month of what's happening in the digital marketing arena and how it affects our HBR strategy. Because our HBR strategy is growing our business massive levels without ads. And so to do that, we have to be leveraging the organic stuff that's available, being social media and that sort of thing. Okay? So if you're not in Diamond Lane yet, get in Diamond Lane. All right? You need to be in Diamond Lane. If you need to ask me for the link, ask me for the link, or ask in the comments. Somebody will get the link for you. No big deal. Diamond Lane is a ton of group coaching, a ton of check-ins, and now adding that digital marketing breakdown. Okay? And essentially, what we're going to be going into, you guys, is what's working and what's not. So that's going to be in my lives. That's going to be in my groups. It's going to be more comprehensive in Diamond Lane. But that's, you guys, we're hitting the turbo boosters. Okay. If you guys were kind of just wandering around and like, I want to grow my business. This is for the people that are ready to put rocket boosters on it. Times have changed. We need to buckle up and we need to do this thing. Okay. If you're doing things the same way that you were doing them a year ago, you're not going to be successful. I have to tell you that. Hi, I'm Martha No Fluff Krejci. I'm just going to give it to you straight. If you're doing things the way that you were doing them a year ago, you're not going to find success. Stay with me, watch the stuff that I'm delivering, jump into my programs. HBR is where it's at. Okay. What I would do, if you're not in HBR yet, here's my suggestion to you. Go to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Send me the words case study, whatever you want to send me makes no difference. Let's talk about HBR and you getting into it, because this is where everything changes for you. If you have a single business idea, this is where you blow it up. If you were writing a book and you're like, I think I want to write a book, this is where you blow it up. Because writing a book doesn't build a business. But I show you how to build a business around the writing of the book that then creates an empire. You guys, HBR is empire building, okay? Without ads, you don't pay more. So you sign up once and you're in it for life. It is straight up empire building. Okay, let's get in. Let's do the thing. Message me. Let's get you in. If you're not in yet, or even if you are already in, make sure that you're in heart-centered and crushing business, because it starts tonight. I love you guys. I'll see you later.